A local downtown Kennewick business is celebrating the fruits of her labor, but the road to the celebration wasn't all roses.
Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma reports what this Kennewick business owner had to overcome over the past 16 years.
Donna Holloway is the owner of Threads Boutique, located in the historic downtown Kennewick area. She's celebrating her 16th anniversary of being open, but she says the start of her business journey wasn't what she thought it would be.
I actually opened up then just before a recession, the one in 2008, and that was a struggle. I didn't know if I would survive or not, so I had to really sit down and look over my budget and look over where I could cut back on costs. And I didn't pay myself for a really long time, and I just kept going, and I ended up surviving through that.
But 2008 wasn't the only year Holloway found herself having to go back to the drawing board with her business.
And so I kind of did the same thing when this recession hit. I looked at, where I could cut costs, and I worked with my landlord, and I had to cut back on employees' hours, and I haven't paid myself, here and there, but you just have to do what you can do. So that's what I ended up doing.
Holloway says being able to put a smile on people's faces helps motivate her through rough business patches.
I bought a designer heels from you, and I was never able to afford them at regular cost, and I got them at a discount with you, and they just made me feel good. And it's just those experiences.
When it comes to having to navigate through uncertain economic hardships, Holloway says budgeting and looking forward to better days have helped her, and she says that shopping locally makes all the difference in whether a small business can make it.
With all the people that come and support us, especially after we closed, for those few months during the pandemic. After we reopened, my regulars were coming back and new customers were coming in, and we just were nonstop busy, just with a ton of support from the local community. So we really need to, tell people, support small business, because your money stays here. It stays locally if you do support small.
As for any other business that may be struggling financially, Holloway says communicating with your landlord may help.
Well, if you're renting your space, get a hold of your landlord. If you've been a good tenant, get a hold of them and see if they can work with you. Maybe what my landlord did was I renegotiated my lease, and she worked with me.
Holloway also says she enjoys being part of the historic downtown Kennewick area and doesn't see herself moving up shop anytime soon. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Monique, thank you for that. Have a good weekend. Now, by the way, she will be celebrating her 16th anniversary with a 16% discount through tomorrow.